Greetings and welcome to Hexed Countered. It's a new month, and that means it's time for a channel update. Now, in this one, I don't think I'm going to actually go into, the recap of what happened last month. I may do that as a separate video, keep it nice and short and tight. I'm not sure how much you guys even care about that stuff, but in general, this video is going to be about the plans for September. So, as you probably noticed if you are a subscriber, we did a lot of Barbarossa Army Group Center in August, mostly rules overview. 3 parts of that covering most of the game's rules. Probably could use a 4th part, and I'm going to explain why that's not going to happen right away. The plan is for me to actually pick up Army Group North, which is the latest re-release, 2nd edition release of the game in that series, of a game in that series, I guess I should say. And that one I should have in my hands pretty soon, but rather than burn myself and you guys out on one system over a course of, 5 or more videos, I figured I would wait since Center's been out for a while in its 2nd edition, and North is just now coming out in its 2nd edition. Some people already have their copies. It would be better to look at North. So I will probably finish the rules overview as part of a look at Army Group North and then do some gameplay from that game as opposed to Center, because as I said, Center's been out for a while and they're all part of the same system. So it's not like it's a big problem to do North as opposed to Center because they use the same basic rules. Okay, so that is something that will hopefully happen in September. It should. But the first thing I'll probably be doing is the Rock of Chickamauga. That battle actually took place in September of 1863, so September of 2025 is a good time to do some stuff on that game. And that will include a rules overview. Now, when I did the first look, I said I would do a rules overview for it separately, so I will do that. The rule book for that game is less than half the length of the rule book for the East Front series, of which Army Group Center is one of the games. So it will be a less lengthy look at the rules, hopefully. And then there will be, of course, some gameplay as well for that game. It's a Herman Luttman game, Flying Pig Games. The components are gorgeous, and I'm sure that the gameplay is going to be fantastic as well. It is the Black Swan series, so you can look forward to that as well. Another thing that I will be looking at this month is British Tank Ace from Compass Games, the latest from Gregory M. Smith in his Solitaire series. Obviously, this is, as you can guess, British armor in the Second World War, and we'll be taking a look at that as well. Probably do some gameplay. We'll see how things go. There are some other things I want to get to as well. But as I don't have concrete plans for that stuff yet, I'm not going to actually lay it out here and say that, I'm going to do this for sure, because I don't want to give you false hope. One of the things I'm hoping I get to would be Men of Iron. That is a game that I want to play. I've had it for a long time, the Men of Iron Tri-Pack. Of course, that is a Richard H. Berg design from GMT Games. I do want to play that for the channel. I've become a much bigger fan of his stuff than I was when I was younger, because his games tended to be pretty complicated, and as a younger guy, I guess I just didn't have the patience for it, perhaps, but time changes people in many different ways, I guess. So I've become a big fan of his, and we'll see what else I may have up my sleeve, assuming I have time for it. And I'm hoping to have time for that. One other thing I want to mention here before we wrap this up is that, as you may have seen, there was a introduction to channel memberships for Hexed Countered. I took that video down because I discovered that the sound wasn't working correctly for some reason. And so many of you, I'd had over 200 views, so some percentage of you have already seen and know what it's about. But it is an opportunity for you to support the channel. It's 99 cents a month, of which I get 70%, so about 69 cents probably. Of that would go to me monthly to help support the channel. Not anything you feel that you should feel obligated to do or feel pressured to do. It's just if you would like to support the channel, help me pick up more games or whatever, that would be one way you could do so. That is the lower tier, and for that you get some emojis and membership badges. That will change over time, and you'll get my gratitude, and you'll get some shout outs. I'm going to do a shout out for all my subscribers in all my videos. I'm not expecting to get a ton of subscribers, so it should be easy to mention everybody. At least put up a slate with everybody's name and so on. Tier 2 is the countered tier, and that tier is $2.99 a month, which gets you 24-hour early access to my videos before they go public. And I'm thinking about starting a Discord for my channel and allowing the countered tier people to get into that, and we can do chats about video ideas and games you might want to see and things like that. Get a little personal attention perhaps to make it a little bit more worth your while to do that. We'll have to see how things go, but that is going to do it for now. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, joining as a member perhaps. Any and all of those things would be great and much appreciated. To my subscribers, thank you again for your support. And until next month with the update, and you'll see me between now and then for sure. But for now, this is the update for September 2025. Thanks for watching. I'm Joe, and this is Hexed Countered. And until next time, as always, happy gaming.